What's up guys, it's Ryan here making another video for Build It with Ryan. This weekend, SimCity throws us a curveball, and instead of the regular normal design challenge, it is a design dash for this weekend, giving us really short time to build our design city and submit it to voting. Usually, the design challenge give us the entire weekend to finish our design city and submit it, but this time for the design dash, it only give us Friday to finish up one city called Chinatown, and then right now it give us only Sunday, one day, to finish this tropical heaven. If you haven't seen my video for the Chinatown design for this Friday, feel free to go back to watch my video, and let me show you the results for my design. I got 4.5 stars on my Chinatown design, and the winning design is Devil, who got 5.0 stars. And I gotta say, this design is not really massive Chinatown feeling. It only have three Chinatown buildings in the middle. You kind of have the temple, and the temple, and then the temple, three temples. But obviously, this is a winning design. So anyway, we only have one day left for the tropical heaven, and the tropical heaven design. We have had it before. We have had it in the previous time. You can see I built a city for the tropical design early on, but nonetheless, I have 7 hours left. So let's get right into it, and then let's build this city right now. I actually got into it already, upgrade some little bit buildings, but nothing too major. So I can definitely start from scratch over here. First thing first, I usually move the service buildings, and then I will build a border around my cities just to have an idea of what I am working with. Usually for the design challenge, I like to fill up all the land, meaning I have nothing left, but I don't usually fill it up with the residential buildings because they are extremely high to, like, it take a lot of time, took a lot of material to build. So I try to minimize the building of the residential buildings, and then the key of this design challenge is not how much population you have. It's about the decoration items that you have, and just how much you can fill it out, how much time you can put in. I usually spend just a little bit of time. I don't spend too much time in it to build these cities. As you can see, this video probably only spent like 30 minutes, 45 minutes at max to build it, and then I will upgrade all my residential buildings and I will submit it. So let me show you the trick to do it usually that I use. Okay, so first of all, I'm really familiar with this map. I have done it before. The trick is don't you have to think about, before you build out your city, you have to think about how you're gonna present the city to your audience, to the voters. Usually, no matter how amazing your city is, if you take a really shitty picture of your city, you still don't get good rating. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with this angle. This is my angle looking at the city, that how I build. So I'm going to build more vertical rows in here instead of like horizontal, because then the building will facing this way, this ocean side, and then it will looks prettier. So first, let me just build a row here. I'm gonna make it a three space road. So as you can see, I'm gonna just have to move something around to get a three space layout in here. And then I am going to move this here for now. And it looks like my city will need some service building, so I'm going to build it over here. And I kind of like to keep this row over here. Let me just keep this row, And I would like to bring out the golf course because it would just fill up a big piece of land and I had to worry about, too much going on. So I am going to get my, actually before I do that, let me just move around this service building so that it cover all the residential buildings before I move on. Let me see if I have enough over here. Then I'm gonna just move this down here. Again, this is not about how many residential buildings you have. Is serious about how many items, how many decorations you can fit in. So I'm going to just build it over here, and this water pump I'm going to move it over. Okay, great. Let me go back to my regular cities. My golf course are in my Cactus Canyon. So I'm definitely going to take out something from here that I can build it over there. I kind of like this Crescent Garden. I'm going to move it over to my city. And then I like my Sim Music Festival items. I mean, I'm going to take out this transportation too, just in case I will use it. Again, it's just about laying out all your decorations to do the design challenge and then make it look full. And then I'm going to take out this. I might gonna take out my my tennis stadium too. And a university, I'm gonna take it over. Okay, I think I have enough stuff to work with. Let me see if anything else I want to take over for now. Okay, let me go back. Right, I am gonna place my golf course kind of like in the back end over here. Maybe I just, when I do my city, I just do this angle. So I don't care. I don't necessarily care about what I have like in this like last section of the row, last section of this area. Maybe I just like do a screenshot like this. Okay. Anyway, but I'm gonna lay out my golf courses in the middle. So I'm gonna go to parks. And then the back rows. Okay, this is actually a little bit backward. This one should be on the left hand side. The trick to look at it is there's a river in between, then you can know if you place it in the right way that there's a row and the river that connected. So if you place it in the right way, it will all connect it. Okay, so this is not bad. I'm gonna put it in here and I'm gonna build another row in here to kind of give us that separation, and then build a row in here, and then I'm gonna put my Crescent Garden in here. Let me see. Actually, I like it to be in the center of the row, and then I'm gonna build one more row in here so that I can put maybe some parks, some random items over there, and that will look cool. And I also have the the university. I'm gonna place it over here, and then my transportation. Usually I like to lay out the stuff before I decide where to put them, so I'm going to put them down for now. Yeah, I kind of like it. Let me see what I need to upgrade my buildings. Okay, this is cool. And I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this part. This is like a big piece of land that I need to do something with it. Maybe I will make it like a tropical forest. I would just make a lake in the middle and then surround it by all kind of stuff. Let me see. Let me build another one. Okay, I'm gonna just leave this as this two lake in here. Maybe I make one more. Let me see if I can put in one more. Maybe like this, kind of interesting, right? And then I'm gonna just put landscape stuff all around it. I mean, like the trees, all kind of the trees, and then yeah, make it look like tropical. I know this is probably not necessarily a tropical tree, but let me just lay them all down. Not too bad. Okay, let me find some park to fill out this little area before I fill out this forest in the back. Let me see. Definitely bring some park over. I love parks, all kinds of parks. And then I actually might gonna bring back this little festival thing over, and I would like to bring this little motel. Okay, first thing first, this park's gonna look cool by the Crescent Park. And then I'm gonna actually just put this sport park in here to just fill the space. And then what I just brought over, I brought over the Sleeping Llama Motel right by the beach, kind of makes sense. And then entertainment, I have this thing. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot about my Sim Music Festival thing. Let me move it back to. Let me move my university in here, and then I'm gonna build my. I call it my Coachella. My Coachella Park over here. I think it looks kind of cool. Once this building is all built up, I think this will look cool. Okay, and then over here I still have some space over here that I can build something. Let me see what park I have that I can fill up this little area. I'm probably gonna just build a green park in here, and then fill it up with this little modern park. 5,000 is buy it. And then build more small park, just fill up this little area, little space. Okay, then that's it. Then the entire Central Park is completed. I gotta say, I don't mind this at all. It doesn't necessarily look like tropical, but it filled it up. It filled the space. That's all we need to do, right? And then back to this little 3 lake area. Let me actually go back to my capital city. I gotta bring back my rainforest. It's one of my favorites. Actually, before I go there, I'm gonna take down my the savannah. I love my savannah. I actually do like this restaurant. These water parks. Just take them over. And then this restaurant over there. Take them over. This secret garden. Should I bring it over too? I mean, why not? Okay, before I go to the let's just go to the capital city first. I have an idea. I already want to bring out my rainforest, and then I have this. This is actually the the luau party, it actually is a Sunny Isles item, so maybe that will look cool. And then I can bring out my casino, my really tall buildings. Yeah, let me just bring back this really tall buildings over. I'm gonna bring back this. Okay, I probably already bring out too many stuff that I probably won't remember what I bring over. So before I forget, let's go back to the design map. And then I can place my rainforest in here, in this little area. Landmarks. Let me put my savanna here first. I want to put my savanna here, rainforest in here. This kind of like, I kind of want a mountain to be on the back end. Actually, let me move this. Let me move my savanna in here, and then make my mountain. I want it to face. Let me see if I can do it. It actually doesn't work that well, so I kind of have to move this. Okay, not too bad. Let me see what I brought over as well. I think I brought over some sacred garden in here. Maybe what I should do is move this more over here. Maybe just move it over here so that I can fit one. Okay, so that I can fit my sacred garden in here. And then this little area, maybe I just put a rabbit forest. The rabbit forest is great. They are green. They fill up the space. They're just awesome. Okay, put them in here. Okay, and then this little lake area, let me see, kind of look like maybe a little bit more. I just want to make it look more natural, but this land again is like brown. It's kind of like hard to make. So let me just fill it up with all my forests that I have, all kind of forest. As long as they're trees, I'm happy. And then I'm just like place them down to fill up this little, all this space. Yeah, sometimes these steps are really tedious because it's just like such a big space. And if I had more rabbit forests, I like to just use my rabbit forests because they just taking up this space like a pro. And then I do not want to use this campsite. Let me see if I have other forest to use before. I have this small palm. This small palm is actually from Sunny Isle, so actually they are good in here because they tie out to the theme of tropical heaven. I mean, if it should look like a heaven, right? It should not just be tropical, it should look like a heaven. So I think this will look like a heaven with this gigantic building and the golf courses everywhere. Okay, now let me bring out my entertainment stuff. I also have a tennis stadium. Let me just put it in here. I think it look cool to have a tennis stadium in my tropical heaven. And I have my famous Ferris wheel. And I should have, oh, that's perfect. I also have this little festival thing. This is gonna be perfect in here. And then my Luna party. Oh, hold on. Then I can put my Luna party in between here. Should I do that? You know what? Let me keep it this first. If I'm gonna put it in later on, I would do it. But let me look at the requirements, see what I need. Island populations, I need all residential covered by landscape. So I need to put some landscape in here just to fulfill the requirements I need. I actually have this gold tree. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna put one in here for now. Entertainment. I'm gonna bring out my other restaurants. Actually, this Luna party, and then this small restaurants. And then I think I have one more in here. My water park is definitely tropical. And I have more, this fountain plaza. Let me do this. Let me move this in between. I'm gonna move this plaza in here. Oh, hold on, I have no space. Let me move it a bit over. Maybe I put my water park in between. Yeah, and then my Luna, hold on, let's move it all the way to the end. My water park in here. And then my Luna party. Okay, come on, fit in, guys. Oh, I couldn't because this has to facing the way. Oh, I see. This has to, okay, then I gotta move it to the left end because it cannot go like straight way. It has to like go like sideways, so I can only do it like on this way. Okay, I actually do love this like this plate, the forest and the lake that I put in. It definitely look like a tropical places with all the water and the trees. The one thing that I don't like is this pine forest, a little bit like too it's not thick enough. It's like you can still see the land on there, so I don't like that, which I will fix by putting more palm tree in there. It looks, the palm tree together will look thicker than the other tree that I put in, so I'm gonna replace them by these palm trees. Okay, that look more tropical because this is the really lush feeling of trees, and I'm absolutely loving it already. Okay, so I just need to fill out this little bit area, then I should be good. Let me bring back the other stuff that I have. Let me see. Actually, since I'm in the capital city, let me just bring some stuff out for my tropical heaven. Let me see, what should I do? I kind of like this luxury bow marina. Loving my iconic lighthouse of SimCity. Bring some pier shopping areas. I mean, why not? It's cute, right? And then another more entertainment boardwalk. It's cool. And then I like this beach delta. Should I bring this beach delta? Let me think about it. Oh, I love this yacht club. Let me bring this over. And let's go to my Sunny Isles. I would like to bring is... I would like to bring the Sunny Isles stuff, the Oceanographic Institute. And move it over. I think it look good. And I would like to bring this Logan Retreat over. And then let me go to my Green Valley. I have some cool beach items over there. I would like to bring this beach waterfall. I think this is really cool. It's tropical. And then this pebble cliff. Okay, I probably already have way too much beach items to place over there, but I would like to bring some items over here. I like this hot air balloon, and I kind of like, should I bring a fleet market over? I mean, why not? Just fill the land, right? Okay, should be have enough to completely fill up my design challenge right now. I will move my my Ferris wheel a little bit over to maybe to the end, and then because it's kind of like blocking the view of this beautiful little forest lagoon area. And I want to build my, maybe I put my hot air balloon in here, and then my it should be education for the Oceanographic Institute here. And then, oh, then I have the fleet market. Then I should have enough to fill it all up. Awesome, guys. You see how easy is this? You just build out your rows. You just quickly put stuff in, and then you're almost there. Okay, just over here right now, I want to put some park in to fill out this gap, little gap area. Let me see. Maybe I just bring some Tokyo Gate Park. Just bring 2 Tokyo Gate Park in here. Okay, guys, I think it's almost there, right? I just obviously had to build more. Let me just build more residential buildings. This time I'm gonna go all with my Sunny Isles type of buildings. And then, okay, now all we have to design is the beach part. Since they are ready, let me just build them. And then here I'm gonna build one more row so that this service building can lay out perfectly. With this, I am gonna build one more row in here. Then this should be enough. Okay, let me see what I need. I need power. I need water. Guys, I used to calculate like how much do I need, how much, what is the most efficient way. But since this is all dash, you're gonna build like super fast. It doesn't really matter. Just build the cheapest one, and don't build that many buildings. I think that is the trick of getting it done, and then getting the vote in. All right. Okay. Last but not least, the beach areas. Let me just, I like the water part. I just feel like it's super tropical. So I'm gonna keep it in. The luxury marine boat, let me put it actually on the side, on the end. The yacht house, I will love that. These beach houses, I love it too. I just, there's so many things to choose from. Paradise Island, and then the waterfall. Okay, and then my favorite, the lighthouse of SimCity. I kind of love it. I love it. Just put it in here. Doesn't it? You know what? Maybe more in here. It doesn't have to be in the center, but it just looks. Look how cool this is. I mean, if this is not a tropical heaven, what is a tropical heaven? Okay, let me see what else. Do I have more space to put some shopping areas in here? You know what? This is absolutely perfect. This is it. This is it, guys. This is everything. Okay, so my beach, I think that is perfect. It's just like put all the items in there. Looks luxury, looks tropical, looks heavenly. So I'm gonna keep this. And what I'm gonna do in here right now is, first I will need to keep upgrading these buildings until they are fully ready. And I also have here Then I have to put something in here as well. Let me see what I can. Let me just upgrade this for now. And before I do that, I'm gonna have all this beach house facing down this way. And then I am actually going to build one more buildings. I know I'm really anti building more stuff, but at this moment I kind of need to because it just had to fill up all the space, right? And I'm going to actually move this in here in the back so that the building on the back end can facing. I might need to build another police station because I want this to be all filled up. And this is fine because I have space and then I do have money to build them, and then I want this building to facing down this way. Again, all of them has to have oh, actually I'm running out of power again. Just keep building it. I want them to all facing down, facing this way because this is my my front. And then I can build some parks. In this area, and then I am going to build more landscape. I love this gold tree, so I have one more. Let me just squeeze them in. And since I have this lake here, I usually like to put a boat in them. But as of right now, let me just don't do it yet. Okay, I just need to have one more Sunny Isles building in this way. And then I should be all done. And then more. Okay, actually, again, this has one more thing. Let me find a nice little thing to fill it up. Let's go back. Let's see what nice stuff we have. I can think of the easy way, which is this Oslo Opera House, or I can think of maybe put a tower in there. Let me see. Maybe just bring this community hobbies park or this summer camp. Let me do this summer camp. I like this summer camp. And oh, I have this camping on the lake too. I really like. Let me see if I can fit them in. Oh, I'm gonna definitely put my camping on a lake in this area, in this little area right now, instead of my Japanese park. Yep, this lake is way prettier in here. And then over this place, I'm gonna put my summer camp of landscaping. Done. And then since we have some space over here, I'm gonna put a little more park, or actually I'm gonna put landscape. I'm gonna put the palm trees over it to tie out to the theme of tropical heaven. Great, that is definitely tropical look like. And I think that's it guys. Look how tropical it looks, look how green it looks. But before, let me use all my parks to fill up this little area that I have. And then I like this tiny little park. They can definitely fill up these areas. I'm gonna buy it with some money. And then let me just fill up this little row area with just more parks. Just fill this all up. Voila, guys, it's all done. Look how pretty it is. This is definitely a tropical heaven. You got Coachella here. You got some institute here. You have Fleet Market here. Basically everything is here. And it just only take 30 minutes. And all you got left to do is just upgrade all these residential buildings. And then you're ready to go, guys. Okay, I think that's it for today's video. How do you like my tropical heaven? If you like my tropical heaven, please give me a like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you guys. Keep building.